I think the bigger question is about the evolution of recruitment agencies and, what role they play in the future of supporting companies in talent acquisition. And I think that's something that they need to get to more quickly as an industry and as individual entities within that industry. Because I think that if they continue to approach it in the way that they've approached it historically, that is a declining need. The need to necessarily, hey, Mr. Client, you have this need. Here's our list of candidates, and we're going to manage this, and we're going to manage that. That's fine, and there's going to continue to be a need for that. But actually, as the head of a talent acquisition and recruiting function, my need is not linear anymore. It's much more dynamic. It's much more, some of the services I need that a recruitment agency would provide might be a little bit different. It might be around specific orientation around a project or a particular business objective that's a certain space that is linked to our diversity challenges, that's linked to our inclusion challenges. Reality is that what I need to understand where they can play a part in the bigger picture, and presenting a solution that's more broadly, even if it's a very tactical role, there's probably broader implications. And it's understanding, instead of being so myopic about what their position is in it, is actually understanding, okay, how can they help create something that's much more much better for me to kind of sell internally and to scale internally, and whether it be that we have a particular challenge but it's going to be an ongoing need, and instead of trying to position it as hey, well, you've got 10 recs, we'll come and help you, we'll take those 10 recs and we'll fill those 10 requisitions for you, is actually, okay, how can we fill those 10 requisitions together? Because I have an internal capability. So how can they complement that internal capability? Is it about them not taking the 10? Is it about taking the 2 that they feel they could do really well? Is it about them partnering with other people? Is it about them influencing all 10 hires, but not necessarily directly owning the hires and owning the full process for that? And there's all those different things that they would offer that actually, if they could, as I said, be less myopic in terms of their view, there'd be a lot more opportunity. So the recruitment challenges that would be specific to my industry would be around the consolidation that happens within our industry. I know within a number of sectors they've had similar consolidation. I think the pharmaceutical sector fairly aggressively consolidated and then devolved a little bit, and then it's reconsolidating. But with us, what it's actually creating is a very small number of major players, and then what you have because of that is within that consolidation of the market, the candidates either have fewer places to go, so that there's maybe they'll maybe kind of be more directive around the move, and they'll also be more opinionated about the companies that they would want to work in. So, the people, whether it be through an acquisition or an experience that somebody had, everybody knows somebody in this space that's worked somewhere. And the problem is that everybody's different in terms of their opinions. So you're kind of constantly legislating for the fact that, everybody knows this space, and it's almost like a village, the technology community, that, it's very easy to find the good and bad in every environment and everything that we do.